the co-defendant was actually sentenced to pen time last week.
Okay.
Mr. Nichols was able to take care of that for me
Okay.
last Monday morning, which puts us in a much better position with respect to Ms. Chachon. Everything has been going well since she's been out on bond. I have extended an offer that was different from the one that before Mr. Williams pled. So I think we're pretty close here on this, hopefully.
So,
And to be honest with the court judge, last week kind of threw me a little bit because of the days and this and that. I just need to talk to her and this will be resolved.
okay, so just a couple weeks.
That'll be fine.
Okay, we'll do about a 2-week reset. Make sure you get in touch with Mr. Burbank, go visit with him about everything, and then we'll get your case taken care of at the next court date. Okay.
And I anticipate, Judge, with the court's permission, a dismissal on that motion when she resolves the underlying case. It was the only thing in the motion.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for being here. Good morning, you're Jermaine Young,
Yes, ma'am.
and this is 24 DCCR 0916. Mr. Young is charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child. Mr. Burbank?
Last time we were here, we were waiting for some records. I've received some of them.
All right, pause here. This charge is serious. Injury to a child, elderly, or disabled is one of those umbrella offenses that can range from negligence all the way to intentional harm. The key thing the court will later focus on, intent and evidence. Was this reckless behavior or something more severe? And notice how early the judge is setting the tone. This case isn't being brushed aside.
I need to talk to Mr. Hoffman. Can I just have a short recess so that I can see if we can? This is getting old. And
It is.
I know that this court does not want to set it until there's a drop dead trial.
Yes, I just want y'all to visit before court day.
Last week, as I say, but
Okay. Ms. Malfino?
I don't have an update additional to
Okay.
that. Judge, if Mr.
Patricia
Hoffman
Benton.
ends up being tied up this week, I'm happy to speak with Mr. Burbank.
This is a huge moment that might sound routine, but it's not. When you hear motion to revoke probation and then possible dismissal, that tells you negotiations are working behind the scenes. One wrong move and probation turns into prison time. But here, cooperation and timing are clearly buying the defense some breathing room. Question for you. Should probation violations always mean jail, or is second chances like this fair?
Okay, perfect. So I'll just do, this will be the last reset. It'll be a normal 30-day reset. Give you plenty of time to visit with Ms. Malfino, Mr. Hoffpower. Make sure you visit with Mr. Burbank before that next court date so that y'all have a plan on what to do in your case when we come back, okay? All right, thank you.
Your Honor. Excuse me.
Yes. Good morning, you're Glenn Hicks. And Mr. Hicks was previously in court. This is cause number 25 DCCR 0369. Entered a plea of guilty to the third-degree felony offense of assault family violence by impeding breath or circulation. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hicks, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have the felony conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation, at the end, the case gets dismissed. The other side of
Let's break this down in plain terms. This is the courtroom version of a final warning. Probation instead of prison sounds like a win, but it's razor thin. One violation, one message, one bad decision, and this deal collapses into a felony conviction with up to 10 years behind bars. And that no contact order? Judges do not play around with those. Do you think defendants truly understand how strict probation really is?
that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, when you come back, you could be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, so you would be a convicted felon, and you could go to prison for anywhere between 2 and up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to make sure you understand that you are also, part of your probation is not to have any contact at all with January Corpus. So I don't know what the status of that relationship is, but it's over if it's not already. She cannot give you permission to violate this order, okay? So she can't say, it's okay, I want to get back together, or anything like that. You cannot contact her in person, you can't have communication on your phone or Snapchat or whatever it is. Do you understand? Okay. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to just have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over all of your paperwork. Good luck to you, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Judge, Mr. Jones is not here. We have an offer for dismissal for restitution. I spoke with Mr. Jones on Friday and told him about that. He said he needed about 2 weeks to get that money in. I told him we can come today and ask for the reset, but he had to be here. Got a phone call this morning. I just saw a message right now. He was in the hospital apparently yesterday and he cannot be here this morning.
Okay.
No response, John?
So, his bond, what I'll do, I'm going to forfeit his bond for non-appearance and reset it at 100,000. If he gives you, I need some confirmation that was in the hospital or still in the hospital or
Yes, ma'am.
something.